Welcome back to See You in the AM. Good to be with you here on Monday morning, and I just wanted to just quickly get a review done from last week, just get us back into the flow of things. We focused last week on consistency. We left off on Friday with an exercise, I don't like calling it an assignment, but something there for people to work on, and that was to just even recognize throughout the day just one thing that we're going to work on and be consistent with and commit to it. So if you could take a moment, think about it, and just answer for yourself, what is it that you did last week on Friday, or better yet, the entire week, but especially on Friday, that you thought about in advance, you committed to, and were successful with? And let's work this week in continuing to replicate that and building on that. And I'd just like to take the opportunity from that as a segue into reminding you how important it is to put what we're learning in anything, not just here with See You in the AM, just anything we learn in life, but the application of it is really what's critical to learning itself. This week we're going to be focusing on the final two C's. Today we will just jump right into the first of those two C's that are left, clarity of thought and speech, and then we will finish towards the end of the week with the fourth C, which is conversational. So let's get right into clarity, just a couple quick points of things, and we'll get us off and running to start our week off in a great fashion. So with clarity, it is to me the most challenging for people because most people want things they can just immediately grasp. Clarity is something that needs to be developed. It's something that happens over time through practice, through repetition. Why is it so important, though, is without clarity of thought, you cannot have clarity of speech. And as a closer, we understand the impacts our words have on others. That's critical. We never say anything unless we know the emotion that's going to elicit, the answers to the questions before we ever ask them, understanding, is it an A or B answer? And if it's A, I'm taking it down one path, B down another path. But again, we're not going to ask that question unless we know the answers to that. It allows us to anticipate then and guide someone, or what most people call be in control of the conversation. Again, a predetermination of the possible objections, the possible concerns. This is part of that clarity of thought and then therefore clarity of speech, so we can know how to respond before getting any objection that we would ever have thrown at us. So again, how does all this happen? Is through practice and repetition. We've maybe heard the term like deja vu in our lives, but we got to feel that when we're on the phone or we're face to face with a potential customer and feel like we've been there before. And the only way to feel that is if in our minds, through practice, we have been there before. So again, clarity is something that is incredibly important. It is making sure that we are being effective in what we're saying, and is tied directly into predetermined thoughts, making sure our words are matching those thoughts and getting the results that we want, because that's why we're speaking in the first place. Now, I'll leave you off with two quotes for today. They're both very short quotes, but saying essentially the same thing, tied to clarity. Tomorrow, we're going to wrap up with clarity and then move right into the next 2 days. We're going to be speaking about, as we said, conversational. So the first quote is from Mark Twain, very short, as I said. It says, definite speech means clarity of mind. Can't get any simpler than that. And we have another one here, which is almost identical to it, and that's why I grouped these together. It's from someone named Arthur M. Schlesinger. He's an author as well as a motivational person. It says, clarity in language depends on clarity of thought. So again, two very similar ideas, but what did they both say? And these are from people that know a lot more than I do, that in order to speak clearly, we have to think clearly. So the first step, obviously, would be to clear our minds. So I'm hoping that this got your minds in the right direction for the week. Looking forward to an awesome Monday. Looking forward to an incredible week together. So again, I'll see you in the AM. Be back tomorrow for the next part of clarity. Have a great day.